When people talk about the migration crisis at the southern border, the caravans, the asylum seekers, the families making dangerous journeys north, the conversations always start too late. It starts with poverty, with violence, with instability. It rarely asks how that instability got there. The Banana Wars didn't just extract wealth from Central America and the Caribbean. They replaced functional governments with compliant ones. They installed dictators who served American interests. They built military institutions that became instruments of repression. They left behind countries structurally incapable of self determination. And then, decades later, when the people of those countries tried to come north, tried to reach the nation whose corporations had hollowed out their homelands, they were told they weren't welcome. Meatley Butler said it himself: a racket, a system designed to take, dressed up in the language of civilization, order, and protection. The Banana Wars ended in 1934. The template it created did not. And every time the United States sends its military somewhere to protect American interests, you're watching the same machine, just with a different product.